Turtle Wow has just dropped the final trailer for their patch 1.18 Scars of the Past, and it's looking legendary. This patch is absolutely massive, including new leveling zones, extensions to old raids and dungeons, new arenas, and honestly, so much that I'd rather just get into the video right away instead of reading everything out in the intro. Torta also took to the forums to provide more information on the release of a brand new EU RPVE server called Ambershire. More on that later. If you guys appreciate this impeccable gaming coverage of Classic Plus content in both the private server and Blogzord worlds, then make sure to drop a sub. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, let's get into the meat and taters. But first, if you guys are wondering what's going on with Project Epoch, before reacting to the trailer, I've pulled up Torto's community post and summarized it for you all to provide some extra content. Let's get into it. As Season of Discovery sunsets and the Blizzard team looking to releasing their next uninspired flop, a lot of Classic Plus fiends and addicts are looking for their next fix and have suddenly remembered that they can just play Turtle WoW. Nordernar is now sitting at over 10,000 concurrent players, and yep, the queues are back. Because nothing says nostalgia like waiting in line to play a 20-year-old game. I also suspect that Project Epoch's E-Flop launch had something to do with bringing people back into the Classic Plus fray, but I digress. The devs are also expecting another surge of gamers with the Scars of the Past launching on August 15th, so they're preemptively opening up a new fresh realm on August 17th. It's called Ambershire, and it's an RP PvE server for the EU region. Why not just launch it the same day as the patch? Well, apparently the first 48 hours after a major update are basically chaos. So they're giving themselves a little breathing room to fix whatever breaks with the patch before throwing open the gates to the new fresh realm. Torta also answered some common questions and concerns that many people bring up when it comes to a new fresh server in a very blunt Slavic way, which I have to say I appreciate. And now let's get into the trailer. Okay, we have the trailer pulled up. Let's take a look. Epic. So new zone, Grim Reaches, level 33 to 38, so it's looking like they're really sprucing up the leveling process. North Wing, new leveling zone, 28 to 34. That's crazy. That's insane. New leveling zone, Baylor, level 29 to 34. And also, I think they, on their YouTube, like 3 months ago, they had Nixium, like the big YouTuber. He made a more of a, they sponsored him to make like a LARP video going into the lore and shit. Into the lore. So if you guys want to see more details, you just go over to the Turtle WoW YouTube channel and watch the video by Nixium. Stormwrought Ruins. So they're really like new dungeon. Wait, was that a dungeon? So North Wing is a leveling zone. Leveling zone Baylor. We know about that. Yeah, new dungeon, Stormwrought Ruins, level 35 to 41. So they're really fleshing out the leveling, guys. Like if you're gonna, I mean, I guess it makes sense if they're launching a new fresh realm, you're gonna have multiple new zones and new dungeons to go through while leveling. And I have to say, when I was playing Turtle WoW last year, I really appreciated Gilneas and all the new zones they've added. It really made it not so cancer to level up again. New dungeon, Dragon Maw Retreat, 27 to 33. That looks like it's some kind of Grim Patrol inspired. Maybe not, like, it's in the Grim Patrol area with, like, the Dragon Maw orcs. I could be wrong, but that's just the impression I got looking at it. It kind of looks Grim Patrol-ish, see? Doesn't it? Does it not look a little Grim Patrol-ish? Brambled Grotto. Razorfin Crawl extension. So, yeah, they're doing these extensions. I'm not really sure the entire scope of these extensions. Maybe I'll have to hop on Turtle WoW when this comes out and do some investigating on good old Bronf, but it looks like they're really going beast mode here. The Temple of Egamagan. Razorfin Crawl extension. That's my favorite piece of lore, the Lich Kings just like randomly teaming up with Quillbore. Who wrote that? Whose idea was that? That's so anyway. Fraki Arena. I don't know if this is like a PvE thing, because I think they have Arena as well, but I think this is, I'm assuming since it's a Soul Frog extension, this is not like a PvP arena. I think this is a part of the dungeon extension. Fraki Tombs. So are they like this is a question. Are they BRDifying everything? You know how BRD is such like a mega dungeon where there's like 100 different areas that you can go to. You can run it in different ways. Are they BRDifying all the dungeons and turning them from like some of the linear ones? Are they making them into more of a grand dungeon that's almost like a zone in of itself that you can go explore? Temple of Balloon, Black Fathom Deeps extension. 600 new items. We can see some of them here. Uh, I'm sure they'll have like a. I wonder if they'll have a DB with them all. But you can see them. Here's a set bonus here. Let's see. Chance to hit. Shadow damage. See, we can like actually inspect some of these. So you guys can, if you are interested, pause and go to their video, or I mean, just wait for the DB to come out. You can see the items. This is just a trailer. Incindus Lair. So they were expanding Molten Core. I really am praying they add the meatball from Sod. We want the meatball. Old Shadow Forge. Dude, how does Blizzard get mogged this hard, guys? Like, how is Blizzard and Agron getting mogged so hard by some Russians and random Euros making this server? Like, they are getting absolutely mogged. It's crazy. And not only that, but the new Turtle WoW client's out soon as well. I think it'll be out this year, the Unreal client. So if you hate 1.12 client, which many people do, it's laggy and feels like trash, to be honest, and has bad performance. But pretty soon you'll be on the Unreal client, so all hell will break loose then. Let's just say that. So they've had rated arena teams, 2v2. What did they say? 2v2, 3v3. That's a shout. New transport routes, new flight paths. So yeah, I mean, like, I think they shouldn't add this because it's really meaningful running back and forth the same routes 100 times. I'm just kidding. Good change. We definitely want new flight paths. We don't want our time wasted. Appreciate it, Turtle Wild team. Some sevens for that. They've added like these pet families, so they have death roll, initiates a death roll on the target, reduces immune speed by 8%. So yeah, some pet family abilities. So Croc's got their stuff. These trailers move so fast. They got the zoomer edits going on. Savage Rend, Raptor has a bleed. What else was there? Tall Strider presence. That's broken. So you want one hunter has a Tall Strider, and it's like a big mana regeneration buff. It's kind of epic. Spider's got its web. Big bear, bubble barrier, increased content difficulty. What this means, who knows? Like, what does that 380 mean? 380. What the hell is that, like item level or something? Like, what the hell does that mean? But either way, increased content difficulty needed. Last range new spell. Shaman's got Earthquake. He's casting Earthquake there. Huge clash reworks and changes. I'm not gonna go into them in this video. Maybe in another video we can go into the class changes. Slickwick Oil Rig, new subzone in Tannerus. Rugford's Mountain Rest. I think we were on Liam Fresh the other day fighting up here. They fleshed it out. Ursan Heights in Telderzil. Earthen Ring. What the? Oh, Stone Talon Mountain. So the Earthen Ring have their own little zone now, little hub. August 15th, guys. Be there, be square. Honestly, it's looking good, man. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. And like I said 100 times, if you guys are getting tribalistic between Turtle WoW and Epoch, like, just put yourself into a fertilizer pit already. Like, I don't know, you're a bug. You need to find some type of meaning in your life that's not making your entire identity which niche Classic Plus private server you like. The reality is, more the merrier. Like, we can play Epoch, we can play Turtle WoW. If eFlop ever manages to come up, great, I'll play it. It'll be a fun time. Seems like they're working out the kinks, but in the meantime, let's say it's not up by then, like if you guys like, may as well play Turtle WoW. Nordrenar, it's been up since 2018, so that's 7 years of classic that you could be playing. And people always cry about their characters getting deleted and such on Blizzard realm, or not on Blizzard realms, but on private servers. But even Blizzard typically rotates things. I guess they have the era servers, but they typically rotate things over to the TBC or the new expansion or some type of fresh, and Blizzard players are a lot more FOMO. Turtle WoW players, they're there for the long haul. So if you want to have an endless Classic Plus experience, well, relatively, you never know. Maybe they rug pull us in like a year or two, but I don't see, they don't really have an incentive since it's a for-profit server. They have a cash shop to keep everything going, and they have professional developers. It really doesn't make sense to kill their golden goose, and they seem like they have a good system with content design. So I expect all signs show that Turtle WoW is going to be around for who knows as long as humanly possible. Maybe until they die or something. Maybe until I die. But like it's not that serious, guys. Turtle WoW is great. Epoch's going to be great. And I don't know about Ascension. I'll have to look into the Ascension server some more. This is a Classic Plus news channel, guys. So make sure to subscribe and thanks for watching.